Here we go then for the Mini Max Heat 2. So, starting on the front row is Sasha Bagley on pole with Charlie DeMoncus in second. Seth Hathaway is third with Corey Fowler in fourth, with Kieran Denyer in fifth and Devon Nolan in sixth. Seventh for Amelie Ackett and Oliver Smith is 8th. Harrison Morrow is 9th with Michael Dalton in 10th. Ronnie Coburn is in 11th with Mac McFarquhar in 12th. Edward Rose is 13th with Oliver Sander 14th, Daniel Amor in 15th and Woody Radford in 16th. Harry Higgs is 17th and Louis Rees is 18th. Edward Gibbons is 19th with George Ivanov in 20th, and then rounding off this slightly smaller grid compared to the rest of them is Josh Cooke and Lina Summers-Kelly. No Andrew for this one, you are left with just yours truly. The camera there just demonstrating how windy it is on circuit at the moment. Drivers going round ready to start this race. 33 just getting themselves sorted heading into Christmas. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we get on in this one. Looking to see Harry Higgs get a good getaway in the 45 car with Seth Hathaway just behind him in the 33. Know that Ronnie Coburn was having a very good race until he ran into technical difficulties in the first race. I'm fairly certain that's what happened. I might be suffering from a bit of Andrew syndrome there, just maybe not quite remembering what happened, but I think he definitely did have some issues. Coming around now into the boot. Yellow flag is waving. Let's see if we can get this one underway, going quite fast as, in fact, Harry Higgs Sasha Bagley just slowing them down. But it looks like we are good for a race start. Yeah, there we go. We are now racing here at Whilton Mill for Heat 2 of Mini Max. Looked like it was a good start for Harry Higgs, heading down the straight towards Christmas Corner. It is Devon Nolan now up into second place with Sasha Bagley just slotting back into third. Looks like they are hanging on to third for the moment, heading now down into Ashby, going slightly defensive. There's the 87 of Mac McFarquhar, having a little look down the inside. It's all clean so far. Oh, actually, just as I say that, someone is going sideways, and there is the 75 of Harrison Morrow, all the way on the grass. I think he might have been collected by that driver sliding a bit wide there, so really unfortunate to see. We've got the 44 of Michael Dalton, having a little look around the outside of the boot. Nothing going for him so far, so it's been a little bit of a chaotic start to this race, but we're all good at the moment. So, coming across the line then is Harry Higgs leading from Devon Nolan, Sasha Bagley, Oliver Smith and Michael Dalton. That is your top five. Looking at who is the big fallers, it's Kieran Denyer, I think, was that driver I saw going sideways out of Ashby. And there goes down the inside Oliver Smith into Christmas Corner. So a good little move there. It's been coming, it has to be said, for the majority of the first lap. He has now got past Sasha Bagley. We've got Michael Dalton waiting in the wings to try and get onto Sasha as well, although it looks like a little bit of a look down the inside there. Not sure who that was. That was the number 20 of, it might have been the 50 even of Edward Rose. And there is the 75 of Harrison Morrow, once again, unfortunately, having a little incident down at Ashby. So as we come across to start lap number 3, it is still Harry Higgs leading from Devon Nolan and Oliver Smith, who's just put in the fastest lap of the race. Although having just said that, Daniel Amor in 11th has just popped in with a 48.88, significantly faster than everyone else. But there now, down the inside of Devon Nolan goes Oliver Smith, so he is now up into second place. Great couple of opening laps here for Oliver, as he's now going to set his sights firmly on the back of Harry Higgs for the lead of this race. All getting a bit congested into Ashby. Wave of the hand in there, and there's Michael Dalton. Michael Dalton pulling off once again. I think he ran into troubles in the first race, and it has happened again. He pulls off into the Zulu layout, and that I think will be a DNF for Michael. Really unfortunate to see there. Meanwhile, you'll see them across the line. Oliver Smith now just setting a 48.77 lap time compared to Harry Higgs' 49.13. So he's taken a good well over a second out of Harry Higgs on that lap. So you expect to see a battle for the lead any moment soon. So we're now looking at this battle for that was the 87 of Mike McFarquhar against Ronnie Coburn and Daniel Amor, and there is the 44 of Michael Dalton. Not sure what's happened to him. Shake of the head, bang of the steering wheel. It's just not gone well for him so far. Really, you hate to see it, but again, that is racing. These things happen. Just got to move on from it and try and have the best result as possible in the next heat. Meanwhile, here is the battle for this is Ronnie Coburn and I think Mac McFarquhar and Daniel Amor. Harry Higgs is still in the lead of this race. However, he has now got Oliver Smith directly behind him, only 0.3 of a second as they cross the line there. Oliver Smith setting a 48.2 on his way as well. So, looking at where we are, Sasha Bagley still running in fourth with Devon Nolan in third. Ronnie Coburn has moved up into fifth place with Daniel Amor in sixth, and Mac McFarquhar has fallen down a bit there into seventh place. Looking on the road, we have got, this is the battle, I think, for this. So this is Ronnie Coburn coming up to Sasha Bagley from the battle for fourth place. He's still got the 41 of Daniel Amor behind him. In fact, no, is that the 77? No, just keeping an eye on it. No, sorry, it's Daniel Amor now in front of Ronnie Coburn. So move there for fifth place as Harry Higgs is now he has there. So we now have a change for the lead. Oliver Smith has overtaken Harry Higgs. We haven't seen it on camera, but we can see it now. There he is, Oliver Smith moving in front of Harry Higgs, and Devon Nolan now getting seriously involved on Harry Higgs. Is he going to have a little look down the inside of Ashby? No, he thinks better of it. Just waiting for it as there go. Oh, massively over the grass is Harry Higgs and spins round and is collected by Devon Nolan. Devon has lived to survive, but Harry he ran off the track, ran over the grass, and then importantly ran over that wet patch, giving him less grip on the tyres, which just sent him round. Really unfortunate. Good to see Devon carrying on. Nothing, again, no one's fault there, just a little bit of a mistake from Harry running over that wet bit and sending him round in the end. So now it is the battle for third place that we are going to keep a close eye on. It's Daniel Amor in third. We're going to now have a look at the incident between Devon and Harry. So there you see Harry bumping across the grass. He gets out of shape, runs over that wet patch. He's now got less grip on his tyres. You can see the tyre cocking up in the air, and it's almost inevitable, really. The cart just goes round and then gets collected by Devon. Probably not sure if that would have helped or if he hadn't been collected or not. You can see hands on the helmet, absolutely gutted. A mistake he wouldn't have wanted to make, but as I've been saying all day, this sort of thing happens. So Oliver Smith is your leader now, with Devon Nolan lead in second. Daniel Amor just popping up with a fast lap of a 47.9, but Corey Fowler, who had a very good race in the first heat, your novice for today, he has just set the fast lap of the race, 47.8. So it is this battle for sort of third, fourth and fifth that we are watching now. So it's Ronnie Coburn running in fourth. Daniel Amor's got a little bit of a gap now, I think, or has Daniel fallen down? We will wait to see him across the line. No, there is Daniel. He's now got a bit of a gap to Ronnie and Mac. So it is Ronnie currently leading from Mac, although it's going to be it's so close. And don't forget, we have got Woody Radford, Oliver Sand and Corey. Now, in fact, we've got probably the remainder of the top 10 in this battle for fourth place. In fact, Daniel Amor now just being he's not 6/10 is the gap between Daniel and Ronnie, so he's comfortable at the moment, is Danny, but you never know. In fact, considering what's going on behind him, and just see an overtake there, I think that may have been Sasha Bagley on Edward Rose, or maybe Harry Higgs or Edward Rose. But no, who's just gone off there? That is the 39 of Oliver Sander. Something's gone horribly wrong there. Hand in the air, bang of the steering wheel. Not sure what's happened there. We didn't quite catch it on the camera, but Oliver falling by the wayside. Maybe that was caught up with Corey Fowler or Woody Radford. And now there it goes, the 87 of Mac McFarquhar looking down the inside of Ronnie Coburn. Nothing doing so far, but now who is that? We've got the 66 then of Woody Radford still involved there. So I reckon that Corey Fowler and Oliver Sander had some sort of coming together as Corey climbs up the grid and Oliver falls down into at least 10th place, and we're promoting Edward and Sasha up as well. 25 seconds left of this race, so we'll have this lap and one more as Ronnie still in front of Mac now as the blue flags come out there, and there goes Mac down the inside of Ronnie heading through Ashby. Has he made the move stick through Wilkins and Oziers? It looks like Ronnie's got the position back, and this is going to allow, but no, Daniel Amor is there as well. Something's happened to Daniel Amor. We saw the back marker there. Did he run into trouble with the back marker? We didn't quite see it, but Daniel Amor now down in 5th place. So it's Ronnie Coburn up into 3rd, and we've still got Woody Radford in there as well. So it's this 4-way scrap for 3rd place that we are going to watch for the rest of the, or we're going to watch this with keen interest on the final lap. So it is still Ronnie Coburn leading from Mac McFarquhar, then Daniel Amor, then Woody Radford. Mac is really onto the back of Ronnie heading into Ashby, but he's just lost a little bit there through Inkermans, and this should surely give Ronnie a little bit of breathing space on this final lap. But meanwhile, Daniel Amor and Woody Radford just getting a little bit detached now from McFarquhar and Coburn still leading this race. So we're going to look for Oliver Smith coming across the line any moment now. There he goes, fantastic drive from Oliver to win this race. Devon Nolan survived that instant with Harry Higgs to come home in 2nd, and then it's Ronnie Coburn who comes home in 3rd, Mac McFarquhar in 4th, and Daniel Amar in 5th, with Woody Radford just behind in 6th. Really close racing in that. Corey Fowler, great result for the novice driver in 7th. Then it's Edward Rose in 8th, with Sasha Bagley in 9th, and Oliver Sander 10th. Seth Hathaway finished 11th. Harry Higgs having that really unfortunate spin. Finishes in 12th place, with George Ivanov, the 2nd place novice driver, in 13th. Kieran Denyer in 13th, with Lina Summers Kelly in 15th. Amelie Ackerts in 16th. Harrison Morrow, who had a number of adventures on in that race, in 17th, with Charlie Domonkos in 18th. Edward Gibbons in 19th. Louis Rees in 20th, and rounding off this grid was Michael Dalton. So there we go. That was a absolutely fantastic mini mix heat. A lot of stuff going on there, and we shall now move on to, I believe, the do you know what? I'm not entirely sure where we are leading on